Hannah went back to the Grove and was seen in the background of a video attending a LeBron James event. Then on Monday, the 11th, Hannah went back to the airport. At some point, she sent some very concerning texts. She was saying that she was scared and had been tricked, quote, into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry about that, man. There was some technical difficulties there with the audio. I'm back. I'm gonna do a quick live stream. Yeah, how you guys doing, man? Welcome to the show. As you guys can see, I'm not on camera. I wanted to test this StreamYard because we had some trolls yesterday. At the same time, I saw a video, man, of update. It's not really an update of the whole case, um, as in for Hannah Kobayashi. It's an update of new people getting involved with the investigation, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. We have Dog the Bounty Hunter. He's joining the investigation, and also too, we have another gentleman, former FBI agent Jennifer Coffindaffer. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name, but it's pretty interesting because some of the stuff that we talked about last night. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope, man, you guys can hear my. Okay. Ooh, let me see. Okay, perfect. All right, let me close this tab here. All right. Yeah, so we had that live stream yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. Also, too, I uploaded the edited version so that way it's short. It doesn't have the whole intro and all that. But um, it's interesting because a lot of people, a lot of people are afraid to talk about it and give their what they think. Right? It's just what you think is not facts. A lot of people have questions that are not answered, and a lot of people are respecting, are giving the respect and the space to the family, but um we still have questions, right? So I think it's okay to have a dialogue and talk about it, but the internet, you can't talk about it or say anything, because right away the people start shaming you or telling you, oh, why are you so worried about this? But I bet you whatever, that they will be the first ones to click, click on the video that's titled, finally the videos released of the suspect, right? They'll be the first ones. But There was a lot of input yesterday. Shout out to everybody, and thank you guys for dropping comments too. There was a lot of comments, man. Not only in the comment section, but also too in my inbox, saying that thank you for talking about, that people want to have a conversation. They want to know certain things like the video, but I think mostly we can agree that we accepted that that video is not going to be released because of the investigation. But we do, want to have a conversation about, well, for example, I said yesterday, uh, when they say they tell us not to approach Hannah Kobayashi, instead of approaching her, just take pictures, video, and call the cops. And then after that, they always say, "Oh, she's not looking good. She doesn't look good." Myself, I had that question, right? I had that question, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna open the panel for the people to talk and try to see if somebody can give me what they think. What do they mean by Hannah doesn't look good in the video, or if she's not out there. So because obviously we are gonna approach her if we see her out in the street after we take the picture, the video, and call the cops. Myself, man, especially if I see her in danger, I'm sorry. My apologies to friends, family, and all that. But if I see her in danger, I am gonna approach her, man. I'm if somebody, whoever she's with, I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" I mean, I'm not gonna approach the person all aggressive, and I'm not encouraging no one. I'm just saying what I think. It doesn't, you know, this is me. So, but my instincts as a man is protect, and I see her in danger, I am gonna approach her. I am gonna, you know what I mean? And especially if I see that the person she's with, or is pulling her, or is threatening towards her, I am gonna approach her. I'm sorry, but I am. But at the same time, I need to know in what state of mind when you say, or what the people say, she doesn't look good. She doesn't look right. Is she in drugs, or mentally she's not there? Because at the same time, you got to know and understand that, if you see her in danger and you're going to approach her, what about, you know what I mean? If she's not in the right state of mind, and I'm not saying she's going to do something, but um, so we talked about that, and I saw some comments. I left them. They said, "Oh, if you don't have anything nice to say and stuff like, give space, or disrespectful, whatever." I don't think they were telling me, or I think it was towards the people, some people in the comments. But hey, man, if you don't ask, you won't get an answer. So to add to that, man, the reason why I wanted to come on the live real quick, besides testing the um just my stream, is we have an update, and that update is who's being added to the investigation, right? We have the bounty hunter, and this former FBI agent Jennifer Coffindaffer. So it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can say, right, that maybe the bounty hunter, he's just getting added for, whatever this and that. But I'm actually happy because he's known, people know him, and calls more attention, and calling more attention to the case. It means that it's gonna get more coverage, and it's getting a lot more coverage. It's getting a lot, man, a lot, a lot. It's everywhere. Channels. If I told you yesterday that there was channels that I didn't recognize, big channels, now I'm seeing bigger channels actually um actually covering the case, and that's really really good. That is really really good. I posted the Thunder Loco, exactly. Yeah, you read my mind, man. You read my mind. Um, but at the you got to take it as it comes. And I did not like. I'm gonna show you guys. Yo, what up, Thunder Loco? I don't know if my sound effects. Let me know if these sound effects, you guys can hear them. They come out on the stream. I'm using StreamYard. So, but he brought up like some politics. Oh, when the next president takes over or something. I'm like, dude, geez, bro, like let's focus on the case next year. Okay, so we got to wait till next year. But they mentioned, man, they mentioned that there might be drugs involved. Or let's. I want to watch it with you guys. Maybe I heard it wrong, but let's check it out. Let's put the music down and play this video right here.
Where is Hannah Kobayashi, the 30-year-old woman from Hawaii who went missing 15 days ago on her way to visiting her aunt in New York? Here's what we know. It was on Friday, November 8th, Hannah flew from Maui to Los Angeles and missed her connecting flight to New York. Saturday, November 9th, Hannah was seen at the Grove Shopping Mall. It's a popular mall in downtown LA where she went to a bookstore to charge her phone. Sunday, November 10th, Hannah went back to the Grove and was seen in the background of a video attending a LeBron James event. Then on Monday, the 11th.
They never give props to the guy that took this video, man. Give props to the guy. And, you know, because whoever took that video, maybe if the guy's watching, shout out to you, man. My respects. Maybe you're like, man, I don't want the, shout out or whatever. But you deserve it. You really, really deserve it, because without this video, it's just, it will be a whole different story, right?
Hannah went back to the airport. At some point, she sent some very concerning texts. She was saying that she was scared and had been tricked, quote, into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. That same night, Hannah was reportedly seen leaving the airport with an unidentified person. But later that night, surveillance video, which has not been released, shows Hannah at a train station, also with an unidentified person.
There we go.
I spoke to Hannah's aunt a few days ago about the video. Take a listen.
There's no reason that Hannah would go there unless she was misled, unless she was forced to.
Pay attention to this.
Or unfortunately, now we're thinking unless she was drugged.
My respects to the family and to the aunt. But I needed to point out this because a lot of people were getting judged for that. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just suspecting, because maybe you want to have an idea. Me, like for example, yesterday I was talking about the music, right? If it's very important, because I want to know what kind of music was she into, what type of art, because that way I know where to look around. Yeah, within the events. Here in LA, in Los Angeles, I'm not gonna say I know everybody in LA, but I know a couple of people that promote. I used to promote myself, so stuff like this we need to know. Like now, they're saying, she's not saying she's doing drugs. There's she's saying that they might be involved. Let me play this thing. I'm gonna play the whole video, and I'm not gonna stop it. Hit that like, please. It helps the for the algorithm to pick up the stream and let other people know that we are live right now. Thank you.
Been released shows Hannah at a train station, also with an unidentified person. I spoke to Hannah's aunt a few days ago about the video. Take a listen.
There's no reason that Hannah would go there unless she was misled, unless she was forced to. Or unfortunately, now we're thinking unless she was drugged. It made us extremely alarmed, to the point where we started sounding the alarm as loud as we could.
What, after seeing the video, you mean?
I hear that they cut this part. I don't know. It's like, I think she's talking about the father.
Point where we started sounding the alarm as loud. Fortunately, now we're thinking unless she was drugged. It made us extremely alarmed, to the point where we started sounding the alarm. Or unfortunately, now we're thinking unless she was drugged. It made us extremely alarmed, to the point where we started sounding the alarm as loud as we could.
What, after seeing the video, you mean?
I don't know what radio she's talking about.
Yes.
It's already such a sad situation, and now there's another twist to the story. Hannah's father, Ryan, who had gone to LA to search for his daughter, has taken his life. He was actually supposed to be on with me too, and was feeling emotional and Now we find out that he has committed suicide. And now here to help us make some sense of all of this is former FBI agent, News Nation Law and Justice contributor Jennifer Coffindaffer, and Dog, the bounty hunter, who actually knows Hannah. It's good to see both of you. Jennifer, I want to start with you. You heard the aunt. She told me that they were disturbed by this surveillance video. The police showed the family surveillance video, but they haven't made the video public. But she didn't want to go into detail. She didn't want to interfere with the investigation. What do you think is going on here? What do you think that video might show?
Well, when you look at that timeline, there was always communication with the family. Her phone was always working. She actually took special steps to charge it to make sure it was working. But then on the 11th, the same time she's seen with this individual who's a stranger, and after some very cryptic messages came in, even mentioning deep state hackers, all of a sudden she's missing. I think that piece of surveillance is critical, and I think she could be in the hands of a stranger taking advantage of her and the situation.
And Dog, you actually knew Hannah, which I kind of wondered about because you're from Hawaii. Hannah's from Hawaii. I know you've got a lot of connections there. What do you know about her?
Well, it wasn't me actually that knew her. It was my daughter Cecily. And Hannah had spent the night 3 or 4 times with us in Oahu, in Honolulu. And then Hannah, moved on to Maui. But I agree with Jennifer 100%. We used to teach our real children there. We used to say stranger danger. And now it's getting, into, Hannah's 31 years old. All women beware. There are things happening, especially in California. There are things happening that are unbelievable. And, I think she was snatched. And one thing about it, I hope to God that she's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, we all do. Jennifer, just thinking the police haven't really said much. Dog says maybe she was snatched. You would think if that was the case, there would be press conferences. There would be flyers everywhere. They would be out every day saying, this is the description of who we think took her. We're not hearing much from police, Jennifer.
Prayers.
Well, the reason we're not hearing from them is because there is going to be video surveillance all over that airport, all over that subway station, all over these venues where she's been. So they're pouring all over that. Oftentimes when you see law enforcement reach out, it's because they don't have any more clues to go with. Law enforcement has a lot they're working with right now.
Aloha.
What do you make, Dog, some of the text messages that the family has said they received where she wrote, got tricked into pretty much giving away all my funds, deep hackers wiped my identity, stole all my funds, and have had me on a mind F since Friday? Do you think was drugged in that? I mean, why would she be is it her sending it, do you think?
Well, Cecily, my daughter, who do her very good, there was no way. She might have smoked, which in Hawaii, weed is called pakalolo. She might have smoked some pakalolo as she got older, but she was very, very against drugs. And the text messages,
maybe some mushrooms, the awakening. I'm not trying to accuse anybody to anything, but you guys heard that now they're thinking about maybe there was drugs, and I'm not trying to bash her, but at the same time, the reason why people want to know, it's because that way we want to know what state she is. She can be approached or maybe not approached, right? Because sometimes maybe it's best to not approach the person and just to stay there and wait until the cops get there, right? Which is kind of practically what the people, what the family and the authorities are saying. But at the same time, if, like I said earlier, man, if I see her, being hurt or being pulled, whatever, I'm sorry, I'm gonna jump in. that's the way I am, right? That is the way I am. But let's keep on watching this. This dude, Dog the Bounty Hunter, this guy.
Again, Cecily said it doesn't sound like her, and it sounds like I know a lot of ladies that join these dating places and then send money to the guy, and then he's not real. So
this, props to Dog the Bounty Hunter. I know I was talking smack. I'm not talking smack. I'm actually glad he's getting involved more like, towards the case. But she probably, yeah, you never know. It's not only dudes that fall in love with girls and give them money. Maybe this guy was like a spiritual something, and she believed it.
Ladies that join these, she might have smoked some Pacololo as she got older, but she was very, very against drugs. And the text messages, again, Cecily said it doesn't sound like her. And it sounds like, I know a lot of ladies that join these dating places and then send money to the guy, and then he's not real. So I don't think that it was that. I think the text messages was not Hannah.
Now, if let's say that was the case, right? Let's say that was the case, that she got tricked, that it was someone, but it was someone else. Why didn't she tell the aunt or the mother, right? Because she sent, I think, the mom her whole list of what she was gonna do, which to me, I don't know. That's another thing that I'm kind of like, it sounds. I don't, especially if you sent, maybe she sent the picture of that, that notebook, whatever. But normally you will send an email, right? You will send an email or a text with whatever you're gonna do. But if she had that schedule already, why did she cancel? If she fell in love for somebody or fell for somebody here, right?
What do you make of the text, Jen?
Well, I agree. And I agree because of this. The family says they know her vernacular. Remember, in cases like Anna Knezevich, or of course, Gabby Petito, where the family pointed out straight away, listen, this does not sound like anything that she would write. And that's what the family is saying here. It's not going with how she texts or her vernacular.
And what do you make, Jennifer? I mean, it's so tragic. I couldn't really believe it, but that the dad went to LA to help find her and then took his own life. I mean, how do you process that?
Well, he searched for 13 days, long and hard. And I can't imagine the grief that would overcome a father in this way. And so it seems to me that the motive would have been very clear, at least from his eyes, absolute despair and frustration. And you add on to that, Brian, and the family pointed this out. People not believing the family, people in social media actually going after the family, poo-pooing what they had to say, saying, oh, she's really not missing. She's just on some sort of venture or something like that. It was awful. And the family said, please don't talk like this. We're at a very vulnerable state. And then look what happened.
I haven't seen anybody say that, the family's lying, but I actually got the title that I put on my previous video that I uploaded. What was it? I can't remember. I'm not saying it's towards me, but because there's a lot of people doing videos, and even though there's a lot of people asking themselves, and I'm not the only one that said it, but maybe she's not. Okay, is Anna Kobayashi missing or not trying to be found? It's a question, man. We need to ask these questions. Oh, Ray, you're not a real private investigator or like these content creators, whatever. It was a content creator that uploaded that video, where she's seen walking, passing by, and it's, come on, man. So, but if you are, talking down on the family and bashing them, man, shame on you. So, but man, with the dad, the whole dad thing, tragedy that happened, plot twist, it just it leaves everybody beyond, with just mind blown. I checked also to the news in Hawaii, and if we have some people from Hawaii, shout out to you guys. Let me know in the chat. Aloha to you guys. But there are also too the people in the news, the comments, in this channels and these news channels from Hawaii, they're even saying, man, that they think that there's more to this, with the tragedy of the father. And I don't, me myself, I don't take it as they are accusing the family. I think the family's doing an excellent job, and eventually I would like to meet with them. Um, but people want to know. Not, I think in this case, people, I feel it. I feel that everybody wants to do good, and it's not asking out of malice or trying to more. People are asking because they want to know. They want to know. Their brain is just going you know like crazy, and they are just trying to find ways to help. Um i i am going to go on another mission, for the fan bam that inboxed me and asked me if I'm gonna blog again. I am gonna blog. Um, Most likely, I am gonna head on to the station, Pico Station, and in Union Station. I don't know in what order exactly, what day. Um, Record a little bit. I won't be live streaming. People want me to live stream, and I would, but I don't want to be caught live streaming. I'm not hiding anything, but it's just this whole thing is just sounds fishy. And yesterday, a lot of people were actually telling me to be careful, and take people with me and not be blogging by myself. And I'm gonna be doing that, I'm gonna be doing that. So because this is not only fishy, man. This is not only fishy. This is making a lot of people here in Los Angeles really worry, man, because Hannah maybe is not the first, and I'm sure is not the first woman or person that this is happening to. Man, maybe there is some things happening um, between LAX and the metro station, right? There's got to be something. This is what something I think. I'm not saying it's going on. It's happening, um, but people are starting to question more, and me myself, man, I'm like thinking, like, man, okay, come on, because I went to that station. I went to that station, LAX um, aviation station, the one that Hannah took the shuttle. I don't know if she took the shuttle, the Uber, or walked to that station, but that station is the one that takes you to the connection for the other train that takes you down to downtown LA or Long Beach. So everybody is. I mean, it seems like they're on their own little world. Once again, the people that I interviewed, they it was about six people that I interviewed. They told me they didn't know about the case. I'm not bullshitting you guys. The footage is there. The audio is very low because on their side, because I'm wearing a lavalier mic and it's under my jacket. I'm gonna edit, do some audio edits on that footage. That way I can bump up the volume and you guys can hear it. I'll upload that just piece of the interviews. You guys, if you guys are content creators, or even if you guys don't make content, but if you guys want to upload that footage, part of that footage, you guys are welcome to do. You guys can use it. I won't copyright you guys. I'm doing this to help the family. Shout out to everybody. I haven't heard nobody say that I'm doing this for money. I'm actually thinking of donating whatever I get from this coming YouTube paycheck or whatever to the GoFundMe page. And it's not going to be a lot. Maybe it's going to be $100 or 100 and something. I'll add a little bit more. But hey, man, I want to help. I want to help. And if I'm making noise right now, and maybe some of you guys are kind of like, oh, Ray, like, why are you saying this, or thinking that she was doing this and we're doing that? I'm like, it's getting people's attention. That's one thing. So at least I'm getting more attention, and I'm still spreading the word. But I'm gonna do that. So thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate you guys. It helps. Yes, if you guys, if some of those people want to say, "Oh, he's doing it for the money," guess what? I'm doing it for the money because I'm gonna donate this coming check to the GoFundMe page. And I encourage you guys, man. If you guys can, times are hard too. If you guys cannot donate to their GoFundMe page, you guys can always help with sharing their page, the GoFundMe page. If you guys share it, and tell your friends on your social media to do the same thing, it's going to help. It's really really going to help. I'm going to come to the comments right now. Let me keep on playing the video, and
what do you make, Jennifer? I mean, it's so tragic. I couldn't really believe it, but that the dad went to LA to help find her and then took his own life. I mean, how do you process that?
Well, he searched for 13 days, long and hard. And I can't imagine the grief that would overcome a father in this way. And so it seems to me that the motive would have been very clear, at least from his eyes, absolute despair and frustration. And you add on to that, Brian, and the family pointed this out. People not believing the family, people in social media actually going after the family, poo-pooing what they had to say, saying, oh, she's really not
if you guys are doing that, man, going against the family, shame on you guys, man.
missing. She's just on some sort of venture or something like that. It was awful. And the family said, please don't talk like this. We're at a very a vulnerable state. And then look what happened.
Do you think they're going to find her, dog? I mean, how do you think this is going to play out?
Well, I think they are going to find her. We have a new administration coming in, and there's going to be a lot of police officers, defunding the police, especially in California. I'm doing a thing later this week where I'm talking to the cops, and don't worry, things are going to get better. They don't even want to pull over traffic tickets, because if they put the guy in jail, they're out in 15 minutes. So the police officers' morale is very low. Again, after the new administration takes over, it's gonna. I think yes.
I'm gonna be honest, man. This part pissed me off a lot, because it just why do you got to bring politics to this? And do we got to wait till next year to the administration to come in? Come on, man. Where's my we hit it. That really pissed me off, man. At this channel, I try to stay away from politics, and because I want to have a conversation with. I get along with everybody, so I want to keep it like that. But this guy doesn't know, man. This guy doesn't know. I'm sorry, man. I know you probably come to the rich areas here in LA now, but LA's changed. There's a lot of cops. There is a lot of cops everywhere, man. I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I hear sirens all the time. And yeah, the LAPD is doing a really shitty job with the investigation, but there's a lot of shit popping off in LA. There's a lot all the time. It doesn't mean that they don't care. Sometimes what we need is for people to make noise the way we're making noise, and now they're responding. But till next year, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. Okay.
We're going to find her. They're going to find her alive.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com.
There you guys go. Excuse my French, guys, man. I'm really sorry, but okay. Let me read the comments. It says LA is rough, and her poor father, talking to the worst of the worst, must have been so discouraging. He was probably exhausted. Her father wanted her home so bad, just where she is. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to her father. And he was doing, the most he could, and only he knows. Only he knows if he exited his own self. From this life. Maybe he did it, to make the media, get the attention and get more attention. I am not gonna talk bad about the man, so I'm not gonna talk bad about him. May he rest in peace. And going out, I'm a butt to the case, but with the case, it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. But let's not lose focus. I got to say this, I got to say it to myself, do not lose focus, because we got to keep on focus with the case, right? Try, because that's, like they said, because the dad and the family, that's what they want. That's what they want, and at least we can try to help them. Find Hannah, or at least get more clues. Possibly could have been talking with someone before she left Hawaii. The place she was last seen was has a very high rate of underground crime. Yeah, I think. I mean, see, people were talking about like how come her friends are not coming forward. That is the reason why I started trying to go into the media in Hawaii, whatever I could find, and because yeah, it is kind of weird. I haven't really been on Instagram or checked her Instagram a lot, which I'm trying to do to get more clues. But I think her friends. I don't know if her friends. I have contacted other content creators or people to spread the awareness. I don't know, but only they know her. The friends can tell us how she was. Was she like into open, like to meet people that she didn't know? Would she was friendly to like enough to go with somebody she just met? Trust somebody like that? Because man, when people come, I mean, even girls from here from LA, so they don't trust, and which is good. You ladies shouldn't be doing that. Also, too, guys, you guys got to be careful out there. But to trust somebody just like that and leave with them, because what time did they leave LAX? I think she slept on the 8th at LAX, right? And then Saturday, that's when she left, or did she go? But it was like late, right? When she boarded the train 9:30 right there in the LAX aviation, and it's like that time is late to be boarding the train. Now, night when it comes to the nightlife here in LA, that's early. That's early when it comes to the underground, right? It's some undergrounds don't start till 2. So um, maybe another place out to try to see, or if you guys are out there, also to checking spots or places, check around the Santa Fe area. What they call the arts district, but over there on that whole Santa Fe area to from Little Tokyo all the way up to Washington Boulevard. I know there's a lot of warehouses there that they use them as lofts. People live there. They have their businesses. There's a lot of people out there, that they do um, spiritual awakening parties or house parties, whatever. So house events. Um, how do I know there's a lot of events? I used to promote, back in the days. I'm calling back in the days. So it's 5 years ago, um, but still, I think that area should be checked, because if she's with somebody, maybe they have her there, or she's there, with somebody. Maybe that area could be the area that she's probably there, but they have her, or she's hanging out. Because if they continue to see her in downtown LA, it means she's around downtown LA, right? So she's got to be around the arts district, or maybe the west side. The west side is Marina del Rey, Santa Monica, Bettis, Culver City, all that area. That's another spot where people should look. Um, it's just ideas. I wish I had more time and I could just hop in the car and do what I got to do. But like I said, um, I've got things here with the family too, and work. I don't do YouTube for a living. I do it as a hobby. I love it, and especially when I get the chance to help people. Um, Let me see. Um, Boots, she thinks Karen is guilty. Okay. Please don't go alone. Thanks, Boots. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for that comment. No one knows what really happened with her father. You know what? People people eventually will find out, man. Because that's really um suspicious, right? That's really, really suspicious. And they always say that the criminal always goes back to wherever the crime happened, right? So I wanted to go to LAX, but I don't want to go, because I also too I don't want people that maybe bad people, right, to see or follow me, or you know what I mean. Which I'm not scared, but at the same time, I'm not He-Man, right? I'm not He-Man, so or Superman. I said He-Man. Um, so, but I'm still gonna help out. I'm still gonna be out there. I'll take some friends, some homies with me. So, um, thanks again, Boots. Appreciate that, man or ma'am, sir. Um, check out the SIM swapping scam. They're stealing identities from your iPhone. Blow up. I'm so glad you said that. Welcome to the stream. That that could be it. And the reason, okay, I like this comment. I was thinking, earlier something similar, but I was more on the. So I was thinking about those text messages that sounded weird, right? That they were answering the family and they were like love hunt, something like that. What about if they were doing something like SIM swapping kind of scam or type of stuff, where they stole her phone and these people were like high as a kite and they swapped their card, the wrong card, and then they put again the same card, the Hannah's card to her phone, and here they are chatting with the family, but they're saying that they're gonna go travel here or there. I don't know. I was thinking about that, and right now that you said that there's a SIM swapping scam, it could be something like that. I'm gonna look into the scam. Also, too, besides true crime, I always like to talk about whatever scams are the recent scams that are out there coming out. Let me see. Okay, Sunshine, she's awful in my opinion. With her after, okay, I don't know. Look up Bank of America scam. I'm gonna look it up. Thanks. Good looking out. What's up, baby dog? Yo, what's up, Darian? How you doing, man? What's popping? Let me see. Thank you for helping the great lady. You guys are welcome. But man, hopefully this weekend I'll pray for safe return. There we go. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, man. Um, and once again, man, if you guys are content creators, you guys or want to use the footage that I have for the train line, the green line station at LAX, you guys can use it. No problem. I'm not gonna announce chalkboard. Thanks, man. So, well, Trump is going to find her now. Yeah, they're right. You get with under local. Yeah, that guy was crazy. That talk about wait till next year. The next me too. I thought, yeah, Boots. I thought he retired too. I thought he retired. I don't even know. I don't even know why he's. But once again, man, like I said, it's like you can't hate on him because at least he's giving light to the case, and that's going to help. LAPD usually fails the missing person cases. I know from experience that her family is helping. Yeah, it's true. So, man, I jumped on the live real quick because I saw that video and I was kind of pissed off. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of pissed off, and I needed to just let it out. But and there's more messages here. Oh, okay. Yo, what's up, L? How you doing? Sunshine, tragic. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. LA, yo, there, you know how LA, man, it's crazy, but there's got to be more cases popping off like this. Say, like, did he really have three missing persons detectives? That's weird. To be honest, I never even thought about how many, if there's a detective a department or anything like that. But yeah, I hear the cops. Yeah, okay, so yeah, dude, you hear the cops like everywhere all the time. I mean, there's cops everywhere. There's no lack of cops. Okay, LAX has their own cops. There, they do. Who? Yeah, that's Spooks. That's a good question because is she being seen with the same? Um, is she's being seen with the same guy? Is it a different guy? At least probably they can tell us that, right? Guillermo, come on to my colleague show. Oh shit! Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Once this year ends, yeah, that'd be dope. I'd love to. I believe LAX have corrupted security guards working on their traffickers. Man, okay. They also need to go check LAX because they're building a bunch of stuff, and I bet inside those buildings there's stuff popping off. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments real quick, but but they may still have seen. There's a lot of cameras. There's a lot of cameras. That's why I'm gonna go record at the station and around, because I'm gonna be recording like the cameras, right? Position one. I'm gonna be record because I want to know. I want to show you guys. This camera keeps on moving. Position one. Position one. Because there's a lot of cameras. There's a lot of cameras, and there's Lamert Park. That's another spot. I mean, if they're like into like events and all that. I saw some. Okay, so I saw some footage. I have not been to um, MacArthur Park. I haven't been to MacArthur Park in a couple of years, maybe 3 or 4, around that area. I haven't, but I seen last night after ending the live stream. I saw the live cam for MacArthur Park. That thing looks crazy and I would say kind of scary. But you see people just walking around, passing by, and man. Okay, boots I posted. Okay, boom. Just say looked at the beach cam, skid row cam, sunshine. They look crazy, huh? There's also two Venice. Yeah, Venice looks crazy. They have the back to back from beginning. FBI will also quick access to other cameras. Man, they can do it quick, man. They can access all of that. They can follow her, man, easily to all the cameras. And maybe they're doing it, man. I mean, there's cameras inside the train station. Um, Now I'm trying to find where they were talking about that they seen her at okay, never recorded exactly. They seen her at the Planet Fitness. I think somebody was clowning. Thank you. Okay. And off at Apple. Pineapple. Okay. Got to Blue Lemons works. Yeah, that's what they said. But they later on they said that was word of mouth. But I actually on my first blog I went and I drove through there and I recorded the station and also too around the areas. I drove around there and also too I was checking to make sure there was posters. There was posters there. It was I was surprised that they not ripped them off compared to the ones they ripped off at the station over there in LAX and aviation. Okay, surprisingly, the police say they believe she's missing voluntarily, so we won't. Okay, police are saying that they believe she's missing voluntarily, so we won't get to know about her movements or see any photos of camera. Yeah, but Crumble, how you doing? Um, she probably got lost. That could be another thing. Probably got lost, or maybe it could be, man. If somebody has her captive, man. You know what I mean? Especially under those bridges next to the under the 10 freeway. Not sure why they said Avalon. We should have just changed the at Rosa Parks. Yeah, I think they mistaked, right? They Pineapple, but they said Avalon. The reason why I went right away to check over there was because I was like, okay, wait a minute. If they got off of there, it means that the person that she was with lives around that area. we had to go to scan footage. And I was looking for another missing person. It's crazy. Wow. Sunshine. Can I find YouTube? I just saw that on the news. Donde Loco. I'll go with you, Ray. Let me know. Or give me that. Yeah, let's do it, man. Bring up Machete. Boots on YouTube. And bring some nunchucks. Some guy that lives in Sacramento, but the police can't arrest him. He stole money from people's accounts. Stole, damn, that's fucked up, from their phones, and was transferred. Live feeds. Yo, what's up, Cyrus? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. She can't be missing momentarily. She's 30 years old, woman with a career. She's mature enough to inform her friends and family if she wants to leave. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing, man. It does not make sense. And yeah, she's 5'10", right? She's 5'10", so okay, thanks, Sunshine. Okay, 3 years ago. Thumbs up. Cyrus, I agree with you. It will be understandable if she's a runaway teenager, but she's not. She's an adult woman. Exactly. But when the family says, or the cops say, "Oh, don't approach her," she's here. She's they seen her here. They seen her there. It makes you feel like if she was. But yeah, coming to think about, she's not a teenager. I'm happy you. I'm happy I used it and put it out. Activated. No worry. I'm not monetized. Okay. No worries. But yeah, hopefully, eventually, when little by little, you get monetized. So I just pray people make this tragic situation into something huge, dramatic. Please keep everybody focused. Hannah, really need the help. Yeah, this is gonna open eyes to a lot, man. I might to a lot of stuff. Jenny Sandstrom, what's up, Jenny? It was very informative riding through LA with you. Thank you. Okay, for helping Case. Shout out to you. Inglewood is crazy. Police sirens every other minute and helicopters constantly swarming. Yeah, you see those ghetto birds around. I don't know what Dog Mountain Hunter was talking about. That there's no cops. That's the thing, man, about living in LA. It pisses me off when people try to make it seem like it's okay, man. Like, oh, like it's that messed up. It is messed up in the way too, but it's kind of like a hate and love type of stuff. I don't believe her father OF'd himself before fighting for his. I don't believe it either. I don't. And once again, man, it's not only here in California. I checked some of the news media's channels in from Hawaii. And in the comments, you read the comment section, and they're all saying the same thing, that they don't believe it, that they just don't believe it. Can't argue with that, Cyrus B. Okay, I'm reading the comments, guys. So if I'm saying some stuff out of nowhere, that's it. So if they drugged her, her mind might not ever be the same. Sunshine, some people were talking about this drug called dragon's breath, that is actually a medicine to calm people down, but when they blow it into somebody's face, it takes a couple of seconds or minutes, and for that person to easily be guided, and for that person to be made to do things without even knowing. It is crazy. It is crazy. It does exist. I thought it was just like BS, but they call it uh, d- demon's breath or something like that. I looked it up. I was tripping. Her ex was on the same airline. Did he see her with someone else? Great question, Lupe. That's another thing, man. That people are asking things like this because they're concerned. But yeah, because they sat down on the same airplane, but they're different seats because he made it to New York. But who he's seen, right? Who she was with, but you never know. Maybe they interview that person. It looks like a horror movie. Everyone is bent over. Looks like somebody. Wow, that's Skid Row. Where the family gave the interview. I thought it was. Okay. Do me a favor, guys. If you guys have a channel, YouTube channel, or TikTok, and are covering the case, drop your links in the comment section, or you guys can drop the links here in the chat, and also to the comment section. I would like to give you guys a follow if you guys are covering the case, and also to for the people here, so that way they can go check you guys out. I took the train from LA to Long Beach, passing through Compton after 7. It's not safe. The train were filled with weird ghetto people, and it was scary. Last train experience. Yeah. Well, I wrote that train about like 10 years ago, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Now probably is worst. For all we know, she could be in Mexico by now. That's another thing. Lupe. Yeah, I don't think they took her. She's in LA. Luckily, they. I mean, they're the Spanish channels, news outlets. I've seen them cover the news. So at least if that's what's going on, that's what happened. We got people covering the news, and there's YouTubers from um, Mexico, and also to other Latin American countries covering the case. Ghetto means black, right? I don't get, I don't know, man. I really know. I used to live in South Central, so maybe they mean me. Yeah, you know what they mean, I mean, that blue line station train is ghetto though. Like nighttime, the one going from Long Beach to downtown LA and vice versa. Now the one in Hollywood, the red one, I don't know if it's still called red. The one right there, the station on Hollywood Boulevard, that one's crazy. That I don't know what you call that, but that's beyond ghetto. A few months back, we had a young Asian girl that went missing, and the authorities only gave information because it was not a missing child. It was a family issue. Very unfortunate. Oh yeah, yeah. What's up, Go Video? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's about that. Yeah, that young girl that went missing right in Monterey Park. I think it was San Gabriel or something like that. I wonder whatever happened. She ran away because of the parents or the mom. Okay. Okay, it just looks Twin Flame chapter is 3 blocks from that to me. Metro stop. Police, LA police made it official missing persons case, and they have new flags. Oh, okay, dope, dope, dope. If you guys can send me that, or I'll go check it out. Because how would she cross them? Man, they could have just well, I'll let Lupe answer that, but they could just put her in the trunk, man. Sometimes you're going into Mexico, they don't even check. Sometimes there's times that they do, no ghetto applies to all races. There you go. Yeah, because well, the blue line has all races, right? So I don't know. Well, the green line too. So in the train, there was a white dude carrying 5 puppies in his jacket. Okay. White lady carrying white lady carrying her large bike, blocking exit and entrance. It reminds me of me. I used to take my bike, but I was always curious, man. I was always like, if the train was packed, I would wait for the next one. Because I didn't want to get into no squabble or get my ass kicked right there on my way to work. Especially show up to work all beat up. Does anyone think the X situation sounds off? That one does too. Shout out to seeing how you do. Welcome to the stream. It does a lot of things do, man. And I'm gonna say this. This live stream here, this channel, man. It's an open panel for you guys, man, to talk and share your ideas and question whatever you guys want to question. I'm not going to judge you guys. And I know nobody's trying to disrespect the family. We're just sharing ideas, asking things, and people are curious. People don't mean no harm. I'm not worried about that. I'm in it for the families. There you go. She was last seen the bad area. Yeah, that area is bad. But around that time, isn't that Pico station close to that's the one that's close to the is that the one that's close right there to the all the where the games happen and all that? I forgot downtown by Figueroa. Oh, my auntie got drugged up by a zombie thing in Utah. Damn, that's sorry to hear that, man. It's called Ruthless. Okay. The woman saw her on the Green Line Metro. Said Hannah was quiet and looked tired. The guy, yeah. Maybe the guy, man, had like a knife or a weapon and told Hannah, you know, was like, you move, you know, you're gonna get hurt really bad or harmed. Um, Devil's breath. There you go, devil's breath. Thanks, brother. Um, and she was so scared that this whole time, even including to this moment, maybe she doesn't even move. You know, she's just a lot of things happen and weird things happen, especially when people get scared. She went to the bank and took out 20K for these weird ladies that asked for it. Wow. Wait, 20K, that's are we talking about Hannah? Devil's breath, yeah, there you go. See. Oh, okay. We're talking about the damn, sorry to hear that. 20K. I don't have a channel, but wow, that's so nice of you. I don't know where is that. Open one, man. Open one and upload your content there, little by little. It'll help. I mean, how do you know? See, the drug was called Devil's Breath. Okay, yeah, there you go. I didn't know about that, man. You see it, you know. I think I seen something like that in the movies back like in the '90s, and um, but I didn't think that existed. Personal experience happened like 5 a.m. You know, to the store, pick up some food. Two ladies asked her for help. Next thing, she's at the bank, taking all the money out from these random women. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope, man, I hope she's okay though. Like they did, she didn't get hurt, did she? Man, damn, that's Hollywood and Vine. There you go, Crump and those Hollywood and Vine. That station, it's wild. It's wild. I used to take that station um late when they opened it. You know what I mean? She was sad girl. It's a girl. Okay, pineapple. Thank you. Yeah. All right, fam bam. I'm gonna take off. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm gonna keep on reading the comments, but I'm gonna see you guys on Friday. I'm gonna try to live stream on Friday. I'm gonna live stream on Friday around 8 p.m. And if you guys have time, share the live stream with other people. If you guys find out other stuff, let me know. Send me whatever links that you guys have. And see a documentary about a girl getting trafficked and they kept her in a hotel room. On damn, I need to figure out. I need to figure out why the one line is red. May have joined after he addressed it. All right, fam bam. You guys have a wonderful one. You guys have a good night. Catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna be reading the comments. So if you guys want to keep on chatting, go ahead and do that. Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks everybody. Hey Carrie, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the like and the subscribe. We're gonna be back on Friday night, 8 p.m. We're gonna try to go live tomorrow. So please subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Carrie, if you guys have any information or know anything that you guys want me to share, please let me know. Let us know. Drop a comment. Once again, if you have a YouTube channel, you guys have a TikTok that is covering the case, feel free to drop the link and in the comments or here in the chat, and then that way other people can go check them out. I'll go check out your channels, and thank you guys so much for what you guys are doing. Thank y'all for covering the case. Oh, dope, dope. Have you seen the blogs that I did, the videos where I went to the LAX station? You if you want to check them out. I gotta make it to the Pico station for sure too.